All precautions have been taken to see it that the O-level German examination, I have already told you what is O-level. O-level is German examination, language exam, arranged in the prison for Ivans, does not provide him with any means of escape. I told you, Ivans, who is also known as Ivans the Breck, has escaped the prison thrice. And this is going to be the fourth time he is trying to get escape. Will the prison authorities be able to keep him in the prison, or he will escape? All these questions will be answered in this lesson. It was in early March when the Secretary of the Examination Board received the call from the Examination Board. It was early March when the Secretary of the Examination Board received the call from Oxford prison. Why? Because of the arrangement of Ivan's exam. Now we'll study the conversation between the secretary and the governor of HM prison. Secretary, when the governor told him his problem, that they wanted to conduct examination, a separate examination for the prisoner in the cell itself, the secretary said, it is a slightly unusual request. Whatever you are saying, it is slightly unusual, a little bit unusual. A prisoner exam governor. But I don't see why we should not try to help it. But there is no reason we could not conduct it. Just the one fellow you say. You are saying only one student is there, only one examinee is there. That's it. Chap called Ivans. What is his name? The governor replied, his name is Ivans. He started night classes in O-level German last September. So you can see here, it was March. It was the month of March. When the governor called the secretary. And Ivans started taking night classes in the month of September. He started taking night classes in the month of September. Says he is dead keen, he is quite eager to learn what? German O-level. He is quite eager to pass it, German language, to get some sort of academic qualification. So he is quite eager, that is why I allowed. Is he any good? The secretary asked. Is there any good thing in him? Will he pass? He means to say, will he pass? He was the only one is in the class. So you can say he had individual tuition all the time. As it is said, when you get tuition, you learn better. When you get live classes, or when you sit in the class of more and more students, you learn less. So he means to say he was the only one. So you can say he just got a tuition type of study. Just like the teacher was coming to him and teaching him. Would have cost him a packet if he had been outside. Cost him a huge amount. Would have cost him a packet. A packet means huge amount of money. If he had been out, not in prison, it would have cost him too much money. Well, let's give him a chance, shall we? Then secretary said, no problem, we'll give him a chance. So are you ready to give him a chance? James Roderick, sorry. That is jolly kind of you. Then governor said, very good sir. You are very good. You are nice, so nice of you. What exactly the procedure now? Now tell me the procedure to enroll him for examination. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry, sir. I'll manage. I'll be sending you all the forms and stuff. I'll send you all the forms required and everything. What is his name, you say? Evans. Yeah. What is his name? Evans. Then the governor replied, James Roderick Evans. Full name is James Roderick Evans. Because in examination, your full name is written. It sounded rather grand. Quite grand. The name is James Roderick Evans. Just one thing, governor. Then the secretary asked, I have a doubt. Then the secretary asked, actually he wanted to know more about the examinee. So he asked that he had a doubt, one more thing. He is not a violent sort of fellow. He is, because he is in prison. The secretary wanted to know about him more and more. If he is a violent sort of person. I don't know. I don't want to know his criminal record or anything like that, but just for safety purpose. No, there is no record of violence. No. He is not a sort of violent person. Quite a pleasant sort of chap. He is very pleasant kind of fellow. Pleasant sort of chap. They tell me, bit of a card, little bit eccentric, bit of card. Really, one of the stars at the Christmas concert, when there is musical concert at Christmas, he is a star. People welcome him. Imitations, he can imitate people. He is very good at imitating. Copying others. You know the sort of thing. He is a kind of person to imitate people. Mike Yarwood stuff. Mike Yarwood was a comedian, great comedian. So he is a kind of person like Mike Yarwood. No, he is just a congenital kleptomaniac. Congenital. Congenital means who has inherited this disease, this habit of stealing something, unable to suppress his desire of stealing something from his father. That's all. The governor was tempted to add something else. He wanted to tell something else, but he thought better of it. No need to tell all those things that he has escaped already 3 times. He would look after that particular side of things himself. So he thought he would lick that particular side of that thing, that how he escaped. He did not want to tell him. He did not want to be insulted. Presumably, that is assuming, said the secretary, you can arrange a room where, can you arrange a room where we could arrange the examination conduction? No problem. He is in a cell of his own. There is a cell, his own cell. We will arrange all the things over there. If you have no objections, he can sit the exam in there. If you don't have problem, then he can sit over there and conduct his examination over there. That's fine, no problem. And we could easily get one of the parsons from St. Mary Mag's. As I told you about the parson, the priest, Stuart McLeary, from Mary Mag's. Mary Magdalene, there is a church in England, to invigilate if that is fine. Yes, they seem to have a lot of parsons there, don't they? There are plenty of parsons. The 2 men chuckled good-naturedly. They laughed good-naturedly. And the secretary had a final thought. And then the secretary had a final thought. At least there is one thing. You should not have much trouble keeping him incommunicado. Incommunicado means in your examination you are supposed to keep silent, not to talk with anybody. So that situation is known as incommunicado. Prevent someone talking to anybody. Should you? The governor chuckled politely, once more reiterated his thanks. He thanked a lot. Thank you very much, thank you very much. And slowly cradled the phone. He kept the receiver on the cradle, Evans. So,